got this ginger from BJ's. They have organic ginger, and that's one of the reasons I got a membership from BJ's. As soon as I saw organic ginger, I was like, okay, I gotta have the membership. So today I'm going to slice it and dice it, not dice it exactly, but like food process it, but not into a mush, but more like finely grated ginger, like really finely grated ginger. That can be used for anything like curries to like stir-fried food, anything where you want to like grate ginger. You can use this for that too. I make all of this. I grate it and I put it in my refrigerator, and I use it for months, and it stays good. Yeah. Firstly, you need to wash the ginger. I typically do the washing in a sink. But just to show you, I'm gonna do it in a bowl. Just soak it for like a little bit to loosen up any dirt. And yes, it is a root, so it comes from dirt, so you do want to wash it. And yeah, the breaking down, when you break it up, the corners and stuff, they get exposed more than like this. So like this. So you do want to break them down as much as possible. Oh yeah. It's a little bit of effort, and yeah, and you can have really healthy ginger. You know what? All foods are healthy except for when you're chugging sugary drinks. So there you go. Oh, corners. Yeah. Okay, almost done. Okay, that is almost 2 pounds of ginger, 1.75 pounds of ginger. I'm gonna let it soak for like 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna take a brush, and sometimes I don't even do that. I mean, this ginger is like super clean. This is not even real mud, so I'm just gonna let it soak for like 10 minutes. Because the soaking does help with the grinding food processing part. Yes, I always have a towel down here because I don't like to get my counters dirty. So, see you in a little bit. Okay, I think we are ready. So I am going to use this blade, and it doesn't matter. It can be any size blade. And you can also cut your ginger into tiny pieces before you food process it, but you don't want to food process it before cutting it down, because that will sometimes, like if the ginger is not young ginger or something like that, it will leave fibers, and you do not want fibers. Yep. A few tiny pieces. It doesn't matter because we are going to food process it anyways. Okay, so one side is like kind of sort of fullish, so I'm gonna just push it aside, a lot aside, because this side tends to get full. Okay, let's go again. And if you want, you can remove all the ginger from the food processor and start new too. But I am trying to do everything in one dish, so I'm lazy. I work smart. I don't know if you saw it or not, but a couple of pieces flow out of the thing, and it's fine. That's perfectly fine. You can pick it up, wash it, and yeah, you're in business. So now I am going to discard all of this water. We're just gonna wash the thing. And I'm gonna dump out all the sliced ginger into this bowl. You can use a fork or something to, you know, loosen up the ginger. And, oh my God, look at that! Look at all that. That's a lot of ginger. And I am kind of glad I can make it and store it and use it for anytime I want. And it takes only a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to switch out the blades. We're gonna use the food processing blade. And just in case you were wondering, this is a Cuisinart food processor. Again, I bought it at BJ's. I'm a Costco girl, but I did find a couple of deals, good deals at BJ's. So I bought this at BJ's also for $40, for $40. And it wasn't humongous, like those big food processors. You buy them, you don't know what to do with them. So this one, I know what to do with it. I use it occasionally. And yes, it sits on my countertop. And let's go. Okay, you will need to scrape off the sides occasionally. You don't want any pieces. I mean, it really doesn't hurt to have pieces, but the main goal is to have it like, you know, like finely grated, like you're using a micro grater thingy. I think that's what they call it. Microblade, right? I don't know. Look it up on Google. Okay, some more ginger. Yay. Oh. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Pretty good. And I store them in a mason jar, and I use lids like this with them. I don't use the ones, you know, like the 2-lid one is like a seal, and the ones that are used for can. I'm gonna show them. These ones, oh, yep. These ones will almost always dry out the ginger or garlic, whatever you're storing. So always try to, I bought them for extra at Amazon. And I bought this mason jar separately also. But they go together very well and they keep the moisture inside. So let's do this thing. And when you put it in, just press it in a little bit, like as much as you can. Press it, press it, press it. Because you're not just storing it for like using it again and again, but you're also storing it, you know, because you want to use it after like 2 more months. So press it hard. And also while doing this, if you think you want it a little bit more finer, but again, I don't like the mush kind where you need to add water. No judgment. I used to do that, and I don't know, for some reason when I do ginger like this, it is more flavorful. And right now my sinuses are opening up like nobody's business, and I'm not even blocked because of allergies or something like that. So it's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the ginger. Food process it. fill it, press it. Also, my mom told me whenever she makes ginger garlic paste, she just puts in a little bit of salt and a little bit of turmeric, and she doesn't even put the mixture in the refrigerator. I have done that a couple of times, and yes, it lasts 3-4 days, and sometimes a whole week. But I make such huge batches. I prefer to make them separately because some dishes ask for more ginger and less garlic, or more garlic and less ginger, or just straight up garlic. And if you're making ginger tea, you just need ginger, you don't need the garlic. So I don't tend to anytime mix the ginger and garlic pastes together, so I always store them separately. Yay, I'm almost done. This is like the last batch. Loosen up anything on the sides a little bit. Because you do not want to be left with any kind of slices. And you know what? Slices are not bad either, but no, you do not want any slices. I think that's it. I'm gonna fill up the bottles now, and I do not want to waste any ginger. Hey, did you see that one slice that fell off of the cap? And now it's time to take off the lid. Be very careful. These things are sharp, although they look dumb. Dang it, I forgot like a huge ginger piece. It's okay, I'll use it for something. Okay, now let's fill it up. I think I might get like 2.5 mason jars. They're almost both equally same full. Okay. Okay, now this is for storing. And also, don't fill more than the brim. Don't even fill it till the brim. Like, just leave like 5 millimeters or something like that. It is ready. And if you're paranoid like I used to be, you can also put like a saran wrap around it and store it. And the one that you're going to use it, you definitely want to have a dedicated spoon. And I bought these spoons, these teaspoons from IKEA for $5. I know it's a little bit spendy, but I'm gonna use it till I die, so it's worth it for me. Oh, thingies fell down. See, that's the reason I lay down a clean napkin, so that I can pick up food from it. You don't want to waste food. Oh. This is my garlic, and this is the last of my last ginger. Oh, no, not done. I forgot to tell you about cleanup, since this is all just vegetable, you can just rinse it and or throw it in the dishwasher, or just rinse it out with soap and water. But typically water should be sufficient. You will know once you rinse it if there are any stains. Water stains especially, those drive me nuts. So if you're like me, yeah, throw it in the dishwasher, or just rinse it off. I'm gonna try and rinse it off, and if it's okay, I'm gonna dry it and reuse it again. Now we're done. Thank you.